the record. Ayan. Last week we have already talked about this franchising, no, on how you will also be able to consider, or what are the considerations that you would like to, or for choosing a franchise for yourself. So some of you, ang sabi would be the location, iba naman the marketing strategies, no, that the because of maybe the image itself, no, since nandyan na sa market, the lesser the marketing efforts would be. Yan. And even the market itself. So, depende kung may market, baka naman wala. So, you need not to choose that particular franchise. No? And also, we have discussed about franchising. What is it about? No? So, sabi natin, it's a marketing system and also a business organization or a firm that has already a successful product or service. Okay, and under franchising, we have the franchise itself. We have talked about it's an agreement and also a contract. This is the physical document. And under this, we have two. We have two persons involved primarily. Generally, we have the franchisor and the franchisee. The franchisor, this is the main business where the franchisee agrees with all the terms and conditions of the franchisor. Types of franchising, we have product and trademark franchising and business format franchising. And under product and or trademark, we have three, no? Manufacturer, retailer, manufacturer, wholesaler, and wholesalers to the actual retailers. Types of franchise agreement, we have three as well: individual, area franchise, and matter franchise agreement. No? So for individual, just one, no, single franchise, franchisor to franchisor. With area franchise, franchisor, and then with different stores or franchise stores. With matter, franchisor, and then a different stores or one franchisee, two franchisees, but with sub franchises as well. Okay, we have also talked about the advantages of franchising, disadvantages. We have sabi natin high cost, no. And in terms of creativity, nalilimit tayo, no? Because it's already set. Everything is already set. And we also discuss about what franchise provides, no. We have trademarks, market studies, system standards, operational manuals. So there's already a document, no, that the franchisee would just need to follow. And also the wisdom of the franchisor. And sabi natin, it should also be aligned with your wisdom as well para mas maging smooth yung business. And also training. So the franchisor can also provide training and site selection assistance, or what we call in the real world business development. Okay? And store layout. So, pwede rin silang tumulong, and exclusive territory. Depende doon sa pag-uusapan. Kung ikaw lang doon sa particular town or province, so they can give you that exclusivity. And also procurement. Ano ba yung system, no, na maibibigay for you to get your goods or suppliers, no? To connect with your suppliers easier para maipadala yung iyong products, no? Or even services. Opening assistance, tutulungan din nila tayo sa marketing and field service. So dapat online, on the go din sila, available sila most of the time, and research and development. Now, there's also moving on, there are 9 steps in putting up a franchise system. So pwede nyo naman i-screenshot ito. Medyo malabo lang. But you see, step 1 is for us to develop a franchise system. No? And then, after which, you get professional advice. No? Siyempre, maybe for those who are already operating a franchise, no, pwede. And also, conduct an intellectual property audit. This is where we check the boxes kung wala bang contradicting brand names, no, sa iba. Yan, so dapat i-check natin yan. And then step 4 would be develop franchise documents. So pag okay na, there is where you now come up with your your team, no, yung team doon sa document mo, no, franchise document. This is also where you prepare all the terms and conditions. And then prepare our operating manual, to be followed by planning the advertising strategy and franchise training program. Next is to put a team for opening. Sino ba yung mga opening team natin? Yung opening team, pwede rin kasi siya na hindi part ng company. No? Pwede rin siya na ang opening team would be third party. There are opening teams na consultant lang din sila. No? Sila yung parang serves as the manager or the trainer, no, pero hindi sila 100% employed. Parang the owner will just have to tap someone to train the people and then talk about the operations. I also know one of my friends, Sir Lee Fagilan. He's now the head consultant of the Sol Villas there in Pangasinan. The Sol Villas is a hotel resort, no. I think they're leaning towards 4-star, no, hotel. They're beachfront hotel villa, para siyang Thunderbird, um, pero hindi ganun kasosyal as Thunderbird. Pero leaning towards that na. However, what I'm trying to say is that Sir Lee kasi is not part of the company itself. He's just one of the consultants, or rather the head consultant na tinap ng owner, no? And then, meron siyang mga managers, tinap siya, so he chose the best people, no? Then after the opening, he can actually leave the company or the hotel, no? Kapag okay na yung opening, since everything is already set, naturo niya na, no, yung operational requirements, no, pwede na siyang umalis. So he can just visit the villa from time to time. You know? So yeah, so iba yung consultancy group, and doon sa mga sa operating team or sa opening team, no. So there. And also after that, step 8, plan a strategy for soliciting prospective franchises, no. And lastly, help franchises with site selection and the grand opening of franchise outlets. Qualities to look for positive franchises, I think na-mention na natin yan. Now, considerations in selecting a franchise, it should, the franchisee should take in the initiative to investigate, do your own research about the franchise. So you must, as the entrepreneur, study the franchise well before buying. So in evaluating franchise to acquire or to buy, you have this following important considerations. First, cost of investment. Yan, magkano? Yan, ang tanong lang dito, magkano? Yung cost of investment. And it's not only the franchise fee itself, because we have what we call the initial franchise fee. Meron din tayong capital requirements, royalty fee, advertising fee, and all other fees. So ano ba yan? No? So with initial franchise fee, this is the initial fees, no, na binabayad initially, no, na example, if it's 2 million or 1 million on top of other fees, no, capital requirements may also vary, but may include the cost of buying real estate. Yan, depende, purchase of inventory, kasi pwede na you buy the franchise name, the franchise fee or the brand itself, pero wala pa dun yung mga products, no. Example, you have your Jollibee, you buy, example na 2 million the franchise, pero wala pa dun yung pang burger mo, pang fries mo, pang spaghetti mo. So what would be the cost? So that would be the capital requirements na sinasabi natin. Okay? Which is different. Minsan naman, sinasama na dun sa franchise fee. For example, dun sa 2 million worth 500,000 yung mga pagkain na iluluto or gagawin. Na ando na yung buns, yung burger, yung patties, no, yung flavorings, ganyan, and all others, or chicken, ganyan. So, depende doon sa mga pag-uusapan. Royalty fee, amount paid to the franchisor periodically. Minsan, this is monthly. Minsan, this is biannual or yearly. No, depende doon sa pag-uusapan. Usually, per year siya, basis at 5% to 15% of monthly gross income, no? So pag sinabing gross income, less, wala yung less, no? Ibig sabihin 100%, kung 100,000 yung gross mo, hindi mo ima-minus yung mga expenses, no? So kung ano yung mismong income, yun yung magre-reflect. Pag sinabing net, ito yung actual na nabawasan na yung investment. Example, dun sa 30 pesos na burger, ang net na income mo dun is for example 15 pesos. Kasi yung 15 pesos, part of that napunta sa marketing, napunta sa pagbayad sa tao, napunta doon sa rental, no, yung 15 pesos for example. Pero yung 15, take home mo yon, nasa bulsa mo yon, net yon. That's net. Now, the gross is the 30 pesos. Okay? The gross is the 30 pesos. So, nandun na. Nandun na. Pero again, if it's net, yun lang yung mismo na malinis sa'yo. Okay? So we get the between 5 to 15% of the gross income. Kung 100,000 yan, you pay 15,000 back to the franchisor. No? Depende nga kung 15% yon. No? So it has to be reflected. Hindi ka makakapagtago dyan, especially kung kila Jollibee mang inasal, kasi nakikita rin nila yung sales mo. Every day. No? Every day, daily. Namo-monitor nila kasi yung system nga ay galing sa kanila. So alam nila kung paano yung flow sa cashier, no? Paano po pa sa system, paano yan i-deposit, paano yung mga expenses at the same time. But again, ang tinitignan lang dyan yung gross income. No? Advertising fee, franchisors are often required to pay into a national or regional advertising fund. No? So dito mas lumayaman pa yung mga franchisor. Kasi sinisingil nila yung pang-ads nila doon sa franchisee. For example, I pay 2 million for a 2-minute commercial of Chowking with GMA Network for 15 days. No? Yung 15 days na yon na 2 million, 15 seconds lang ni Chowking. Yung 2 million na yon hahatiin ko sa mga franchisees. No? Yung 15 million. So kung meron akong 100 franchisees, no? I-divide ko yun. So, doon na kukunin yung advertising fee. So, depende kung nagiging magkano. Or, pwede rin naka-plan siya. Hindi lang doon sa TV ad. Pwede rin sa radio, pwede rin sa social media, and all other advertising channels. Okay? Yan. So, ano pa ba yung mga advertising channels ngayon na pwede nang explore? Anyone who would like to think? Anyone who's thinking na pwede? We have TV, di ba? So, pwedeng ads, no? We also have radio. Anything else that you are thinking? Pag dumadaan tayo ng EDSA, ano yung nakikita niyo dyan? Anyone?
Billboards.
Ano pa yung billboards? Thank you, Christine. Tama. So, billboards, no, alam nyo, mahal din yan. If you see yung mga billboards di bench doon sa Pasig River, doon kapag tatawid na kayo from Guadalupe, no, to Boni, 'di ba? Ang dami, 'di ba? Ang lalaki, no. So we're talking about millions of pesos out there. Okay, so billboards, ano pa? Ano pa? Yes, Clary? What else are you thinking?
Advertisements po sa YouTube.
YouTube, o 'di ba? Mahal din 'yan. So if you also pay advertisements sa YouTube, there's also a corresponding fee dyan, no? So either it is 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 15 seconds or whole 30, 1 minute or 2 minutes. Yung iba nga 5 minutes, diba? Kasi we also let that minsan nakakalimutan natin na skip, no? So the more na yung viewer na papanood, the longer they watch or they view the ad, no, mas nagiging malaki din yung income ng advertiser or noong YouTube owner doon. So doon pumapasok, doon kinukuha din yung mga advertising fee in terms of dyan sa YouTube ads. Okay, what else? Ano pa? Anything else? So we have TV, billboard, YouTube, radio. Oh, ano pa? Ano pa yung naisip niyo dyan? Facebook and Google Ads, sabi ni Susa. Sabi ni Pat, social media. Okay. What else? Sino dito ang nagko-commute na sumasakay sa MRT, LRT? Can you raise your hands? Ayan. When I was working with ABS, palagi ako nag-MRT, MRT, ayan, LRT. Okay, Patricia, kapag sumasakay ka sa MRT, ano may napapansin mo doon? Meron ka bang mga napapansin na parang mga advertisements? At
Sir, meron dun sa LRT po ata yun. May TV po kasi doon. So, may mga kina-flash po doon na advertisements. Minsan naman po yung mga stickers na makikita mo
mm.
somewhere na about sa mga products po itself. Pero
Mm.
yun, sir, yung mga LRT, di ko alam kung saan ko siya nakita. Pero yung mismong train po,
Mm.
ano siya, parang ang cover po ng train is product po siya.
Yan, oo. Yung mismong cover ng train, we call that particular ad as car wrap, no? So sa advertising, we call it car wrap, no? So buong kotse, buong van, buong bus or buong tren, no? Nire-wrap na ang design, yung particular product, 'di ba? So we call it car wrap. So depending on the terms, no, kung gaano katagal, gaano kung ano rin yung part na i-wrap lang, baka minsan kasi yung iba they would just prefer yung harap lang, yung iba gilid lang, yung iba buo, no, hanggang bubong, no. So depende yan din. So may mga corresponding fee din saan. Okay? When I was in a mall, working in a mall, one of the biggest malls there in Davao, we have actually explored a lot of advertising opportunities, like the one that kasi we also have an elevator, no? So dun sa elevator, kung napapansin nyo, di ba pag sumakay ka sa elevator, sasara. Tapos siguro mag-stay ka sa elevator kung paakyat ka sa second or bababa ka sa lower floor, maybe around 5 to 10 seconds, no. So that 5 to 10 seconds silent can actually mean a lot. So what I did, sabi ko doon sa director, maybe we can put up an advertisement, a sticker, no, doon sa door ng elevator. Have you seen one, no? Na pag nagsara yung elevator, meron doon advertisement. Nakakita na ba kayo nun? So, yan yung isa sa mga projects ko dati doon sa isang mall. Or if not doon sa loob ng elevator, doon sa labas. No? Doon sa labas. Na pagka nakasara, meron din. So, habang nag-aantay yung mga next na mga passengers ng elevator, meron din. And even sa mga eroplano, diba? Whenever you take, no, yung mga sa eroplano natin, if you fly to Boracay, Puerto Princesa, 'di ba? Yung sleeve ng upuan, meron ads, 'di ba? And even doon sa mga screens, doon sa mga Airbuses natin na malalaki, Airbus 330 Philippine Airlines, may mga monitor sila. So meron diyan na mga ads din sa TV ads. So, these are just some of the advertising opportunities that you can also explore. So pag-uusapan natin 'yan, I think that would be at the end, no, of our program before your final exam, no. Parang kailan ba ang schedule nyo? Second week ng May. So we really have to be very fast on this. Okay? So advertising fee. And other fees, it may also include training additional staff, providing management expertise when needed, providing computer assistance, or a host of other items or support services. Cost of investment. So ito total nyo yan. No? So you consider everything. So kung kaya mo na, o di sige, 2 million plus 1 million plus 500,000. So depende. Okay? So cost of investment, you also have to consider. That's number one. No, franchise's preference and interest as well, location of the franchise, reputation, franchise support and assistance. Kasi yung investment mo hindi lang mismo doon sa franchise fee, sa capital, royalty, meron ka rin location, store mo din. Ayan. So reputation ng franchise organization possibility. Okay? So yan. That's number one. And of course, now ano pa yung pwede nating ano pa yung mga kino-consider natin? Of course, yung cost ng store mo, no? If you are renting, magkano? 'Di ba? Kaya mo ba? 'Yun. And even location, sabi nga natin. Okay, location, store, and cost of investment. Now, steps in purchasing a franchise. Okay, very quickly. Step 1, visit several outlets of that franchisor, no? Step 2, meet with the franchise attorney and then meet with the franchisor na, no? Why do we need to meet a franchise attorney? Anyone? Bakit kaya kailangan i-meet pa natin yung franchise attorney bago ka makipag-usap kay franchisor? Ano mga benefits nun? Anyone? Kunwari ako, I would like to buy a franchise, Jollibee. So, pero wala kasi akong idea about dyan. Pero gusto ko, willing ako. I already have the investment. I already have the money. And then, before I meet the franchisor, I need to talk first with the attorney. Now, why do we need to talk with the attorney first? Anyone? May I call on... Teka. Maybe call on... Ayan, sige. Since nag-raise na ng hand si Patch. So, Patch?
Sir, I think po, siguro para magkaroon ka or ma-assess ka po legally. So, para ma-orient ka at alam mo yung mga pwedeng mangyari if you will going to push through availing or franchising a brand po.
Okay, all right, very good. No, remember it's a deal, no? It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's a business. We're talking about your money out here. So, kailangan alam mo. So, tama si Patch, no? You also need to have that knowledge what would be the offer. Pag ganitong offer niya, ito ba yung dapat na sabihin mo? Or pag ganito yung mga conditions niya, do you also need to suggest or recommend something? Ganyan, no? So, you need to be knowledgeable, no? Before you even meet the franchisor. Sabi ni Marilyn, consent to all out your business. Para alam yung rights and limits. Yan, very good, Mary, no? So, kasi baka naman mamaya, marami na mga conditions na hindi pala aligned doon sa gusto mong mangyari. Okay? So now we jump on to the step 3, the third step, meet the franchisor and check the franchisor's references, no? So kung okay sa'yo, yung mga terms and conditions, sabi natin, di ba, last week, lahat ng terms and conditions nang gagaling sa franchisor. Step 4, review all franchise documents with the attorney, of course, kasi baka naman may mga pinipirmahan ka na nalining towards sa franchisor nga, pero baka naman meron doon na hindi okay. Now, step 5, sign the franchise agreement and then attend training, no? Or have someone attend the training, pero mas maganda you as the entrepreneur or the owner, attend ka. And then, open the franchise business. So, meron din tayong sariling process or steps sa opening ng franchise business. Okay? But generally, ito yung steps natin. Okay? Now, let's go to the cost of investment. No? I'm pretty sure most of you, no, are curious, especially kay Jollibee. So the initial capital investment is around 25 million pesos. Okay? Pero parang tumaas na siya, parang 30 to 35 na siya, initial capital investment. Okay? With Pancake House, franchise fee is 1 million plus 12% VAT, and the capital is 7 to 8.5 million. So i-add nyo na lang siya. Okay? Sa Pancake House. Yan. Chowking, 13 to 15 million. Meron pa siyang royalty fee na 6%, marketing na 4%. Royalty fee, this is yearly. Marketing, this is also yearly. 6% and 4% of the total gross. Yan. Gross yan mga anak ha. Gross. Okay? Famous Belgian waffles. Sino na mahilig sa Belgian waffles dyan? O gusto-gusto ko itong Belgian waffle kasi doon sa Calibo International Airport, galing ako dati sa Boracay. I think that was 2 weeks ago. No? Nag-via Calibo ako before I arrived sa sa NAIA Calibo. May Belgian waffles dyan. Ang sarap. No, wala naman ding choice pero since gusto ko rin, no, so yan yung kinain ko. Yung Belgian waffles nila. So 6% royalty and marketing, 4%. Oh, sorry. Belgian waffles 5%, yearly and marketing 3%. So the franchise fee 380 to 480. Kaya-kaya. Okay. Capital is 380 to 500. So add nyo na lang yan. Okay? Most of the time, if you're familiar with Belgian waffles, di ba? Kiosk lang normally siya, no? Kiosk lang. Merong iba kiosk na walang table. Meron namang kiosk na may mga tables, small tables lang. Para siyang Dunkin Donut na nasa gitna, no? Meron din nakakita na ba kayo ng Belgian waffles na store siya talaga? Parang wala pa ako nakita ganun. Pero most of the time kiosk lang siya. Okay. Greenwich, almost the same with Jollibee. Yan. So franchise fee is less than 1 million, but the capital is 20 to 25 million. So meron siyang monthly o na royalty fee. Net sales naman ito 5%. So pag sinabing net sales, less na doon yung mga expenses, no? Net sales naman siya. Marketing 5% then monthly. Yan. Kay Max's Restaurant, 2 million. Capital is 15 million. Laki naman. Okay, royalty, net sales then 5%. Marketing, 3.5%. Ayan. I remember nung huli akong kumain sa Max's, medyo na-disappoint ako. Kasi whenever I eat sa Max's, I always order yung sizzling tofu nila. Gusto niyo ba yon? Have you tasted that? Who among you here natikman na yung sizzling tofu ni Max's? No? Sarap nun, 'di ba? O si Angelica, tikman mo na. Since favorite ko siya at ilang years ko na siyang kinakain, alam ko na halos kung ilan yung cubes ng sizzling tofu. Nakakatawa 'di ba? Pero alam ko na talaga na kung mababa yung pag-serve, ibig sabihin konti lang, no? So oftentimes I call the attention of the manager. Sabi ko, bakit ang onte, no? So and then when you now start to call the attention of the manager, that is also where they will now tell you na, oh okay, I will advise our chef and add up some more. Ayan, kasi ang alam ko mataas talaga from the longest time, no. Binibiro ko nga sila na alam ko yung cubes nila kasi ang sizzling tofu ni Max's parang pa-square, no, pa-cubes nga. Ayan. So, pag konti, mababa, ibig sabihin flat, so tinipid. Pero pag medyo mataas yung doon sa may sizzling plate niya, ibig sabihin, that's the best, na talaga. That's actually the actual serving. No? So the last time, and that was 3 days ago ata, I was in LU, no, my Max's. As a manager, kuya, sabi ko, sir, ganun. Ang onti ng tofu mo, sabi ko sa kanya. So I give him an idea. You know, I've been your diner for more than a decade, no? This is the first time na binigyan ako ng isang Max's store. Ganun ako Max's store na ganyan kababa. Ganyan kababa. Ganyan na ba talaga? Nabawasan na ba? Kung ganun. Explain ngayon si manager. Sorry sir, gaya. So papalitan daw niya ganyan. Diba? Yung iba naman, pag nahuhuli ko ganyan, nagbibigay ng free na bread, diba? Na, I'm giving you tips, So pagka may mga ganyan na alam nyo na, you can actually call the attention of the manager. Do not call the attention of the staff, Kasi they don't have an idea. What they do is just to perform their duties, but in terms of complaints, you call the attention of the supervisor, or the manager, who can actually give you the actual answer and solution or resolution at right there and then. Okay? Yan. Tokyo, favorite ko rin Tokyo, especially in California, maki nila. Franchise fee, 1.2 million. Capital is from 8 to 10 million pesos. Royalty, yearly 3%. Marketing, yearly 6%. Rice in a box. Yan, na-try niyo na ba to? Rice in a box, sarap niyan. Tsaka mura lang. Franchise fee is 200, capital is 300, royalty, wala. Marketing, wala. Normally, ang rice in a box ay nasa hypermarket. Lagi ko siya nakikita sa hypermarket. 'Di ba? When you go out, after you paying your groceries sa hypermarket or even sa supermarket, SM, Andyan na, may mga kainan na. So nandun siya, si rice in a box. Normally nandun siya. So ang pagka gutom, immediately you can actually buy rice in a box, Mura lang 'yan, 45 pesos, iba 49, 50, 65, pinakamahal na 80 pesos ata. 'Yan. ayun lang. So, any questions so far before we jump to the management part? Hmm. Any questions so far? Yan, inom muna si Sir Jopet na. Hmm. Okay, kung wala na, can you give me some hearts? Kung clear naman ang franchise, sing. Mhm. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, I will be uploading our video recording for this one. So, stop ko na muna siya para